Welcome back to episode 8 of this Island Hopper series. Quick recap. In the last episode, we determined that this line is actually not making as much money as it should be. And that's because the money from each line anywhere, whether it's truck, ship, train, whatever, is calculated based on a straight line distance. So this route from there to there is actually making just about as much money per ship as this route is, even though it has to go all the way around this massive island. So in essence, because the length of this trip is like twice as long, this route is essentially making half as much money as like a direct route is. So that means we should reprioritize to basically set up a route. I'm thinking somewhere around Scunthorpe is going to be kind of the main hub now. And that's just because it's going to take such a shorter, it's just more a direct shot over there instead of having to wait all this time, which literally makes it twice as long, which maybe that wouldn't be as big a deal if we weren't playing on a megalomaniac sized island map with just like painfully slow vehicles. But unfortunately we are, so I think it is important to actually get a direct route going. And I was looking at it a little bit, and I'm thinking somewhere over here is going to be the best place for it, because we already have the passengers over here, and honestly if we look at it, there's cargo on each side, right? So each side could be okay to do a hub, and maybe somewhere here would be good. But then I don't know, thematically, if we have like a dozen ships coming and going, this just seems like kind of like a small entryway for them to go into, whereas like this is like a big wide open thing. And then, as you guys probably know by now, the thematics and visuals vibe is kind of I like making them nice. So I'll probably build it somewhere around here, and then that means we can get our first train going, because I want to transfer all the ships from this line right now, at least I guess it's just one line, but if we need to transfer that one line over to here, and then in order for all the production not to cease, we're going to need to build a train that connects these two ports so that everything in the hub is still all connected together. So that's the game plan. Let's do it. So this one, there's not like immediately a bunch of industries around if we build it around here, but this industry will be good to get in, and then we will have to probably train in the rest of this stuff, I'm thinking, is what it's going to look like. But let's just start with the cargo harbor. We do have some money, so I'd like to make this a large one. And I think probably just somewhere like right here will be about as good as it gets. Something like that. And then I think if we do this fast enough, we should be able to refund part of that money, which will help towards the large dock. I think I'm just going to do it like that just for now, instead of doing the 3 that I sometimes do. I think just doing one large dock. Oh shoot, landing is what I want. Jeez, $100,000 for a landing? So it's $500,000 for a dock and then $100,000 for a landing? Bro, jeez, that is, man, these guys are killing me. But we had to do large on this one. We just had to. So because we already have large over here, and I mean, the game plan is get some large ships. So it makes sense. We had the money for it. I think we have a little bit of a loan if we need to take one out, but I mean, ideally we wouldn't have to. So we're going to need a truck station and a train station. And we're also going to need to keep in mind that the train should, like, it's going to need to probably come through here and then continue on over that way. I don't know if we need to do that, but it'd be nice to set it up in a way that does it. So I think we need to build the train station first. So I'm just going to grab a cargo station and like place it down. Honestly, actually, this is more room than I thought we'd have. So it'll probably look something like this. I'm just going to make this long as long can be. And that'll just mean I don't have to do it later. We have the money for it. Okay, that is a lot. Hopefully it doesn't bite me in the butt. So it's going to go over the water a little bit, but that's okay, because we're going to have to do a pretty tight turn here. So it's not ideal on either side of it, really. But it should be, let's connect this thing to make sure that we actually placed it right. That would be bad if we didn't place it right. Let's just do this really quick. Okay, thank gosh that lights up. That's good. Because since I'm playing and actually go time, the refund thing is only, you can only refund it for so long. So I wanted to, if I had placed this wrong, I just wasted $300,000, that would have sucked. But we should be good there. So I think, so if we're envisioning the track coming around this way eventually, we're probably just going on a truck station here that just like bridges over. Or we could like go around. I don't know. We'll cross that. We'll cross that bridge another day when we get to it. But for now, I think we need to connect it over there. So let me. I mean, honestly, let me just build the train track. No, I want to envision how the truck station will look. And again, since we have a little bit of money, I'm just going to. It's probably good. I think that gives us plenty of room to expand if we need to. So yeah, this is a nice looking port. We have plenty of room to expand, and then everything is going to come over here. Man, I can't believe we have actually broken ground on a train station. That's good news. So let me build the other train station now. And this one, I was thinking it was going to be a terminus, but honestly, if we are building train tracks over here anyway, I think maybe we just connect these into the route. But honestly, I don't know. Let's just build the train station where we think it'll work. And so that's going to have to come, again, it probably will have to affect the town's growth, but that's not really the end of the world. So let's build a cargo station. I'm not going to make this one as long, just because that one's going to be like the main one that connects the rest of the map. But then if any train has to stop at that station, it'll have to stop at this station too. So, oh man, maybe we do make it. That's just more money than I was thinking. $600,000 on just the stations. I don't know, dude. I mean, maybe if we just like mentally envision how big it's gonna be, because we have to build it somewhere close enough. So we have actually decent. This is about as far as we can get away with, I think. Oh man, I really don't want to replace the truck station either, because that's just going to be a hassle. I think, let me destroy this road depot. And then I might end up placing this something like this. Maybe, I mean, that's about as good as it's going to get, I think. Because the train station is going to go around here, it's going to come this way. Yeah, I think this is about as good as we're going to get. And then okay, we did it. We broke ground. Let's try to, again, quickly connect this into the greater hub we have. Oops. Just to make sure it lights up real quick before we can't. Okay, all that lights up. That's great. So all these three are connected. Now all we have to do, I think, is this road being used? It is being used, but I mean, honestly, worry about bridges later. I always like to just give trains kind of their own right of way and build like bridges whenever I can, just to give them their own little path to not stop anything else. But honestly, it's so early in the game. Man, I'm not used to going to the train. I'm not used to going to the train tab for this playthrough. So let's see. Let me start on the other end because that one will be pretty easy to finish. And this one will be a little bit awkward. Can I... Wow, that curve doesn't affect the speed limit? That curve doesn't affect the speed limit. Doesn't affect the speed limit, rather. Okay. I mean, eventually we're probably going to want 2 tracks, so I don't know if that's going to work. I really can't do this. Oh, I can. I just need to raise it a little bit. Okay. So, I mean, that's not ideal that the speed limit is decreasing, but honestly, I mean, they're going to be coming into the station anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. And then this is as far left as the train track is going to go. If we ever want to expand, then we're going to go on this side. So we should have room. We should have room if we need to. I think this is working. 200,000? Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'm going to even be able to afford this bridge. Hopefully that's the most expensive part. Oh, come on. Why is that like raising into the air? I don't want that raised into the air. Okay, and again, that's as close to the water as we can get, which is a little bit close if I was like a real life construction manager guy, but I mean for the game, should be fine. Can I refund this a little bit and turn it a little bit earlier? Why is it raising? I don't want it raised. That should be good. That should be good. And again, we're coming into that track over there, so we're right on track. Pun intended. Coming in, looking good. I think that's good. I think that's good. Let's see, maybe a little bit more curved. Let's start from this end now, because again, if we expand, we're gonna put it on this side, so we need to keep that in mind a little bit. I'm gonna try to give a wide berth, so I'm gonna curve a little bit out, and then now we can. What happens if I just connect them? 100,000. Is it boring into the ground at all? A little bit, but like, I think that's okay. I don't know, let's see if we could do it a little bit cheaper. 25,000. $60,000. Why is that boring into the ground so much? Oh, is it because of the street? Oh wow, look at that. You can press M and M, like the wrapper, on the when it's on the street itself, and that made it a lot cheaper. So okay, and then I think I just have to connect these ones, and that should be. I don't know, someone do the mental math there. I think that's cheaper than the $100,000 we spent, or we were gonna spend if we just connected them just right away. So wow, look at that. We have our train stations built. So now we need to do a couple things. We need to, basically, it'll be easy for this line. All we have to do is change the auto report. We just have to delete that and then add Scunthorpe. So that'll be actually really easy. But before we do that, if we did that right now, all of this production would stop because this train is not connected. Right now we don't have a train connecting these stations, so they're not going to have demand for the steel anywhere. And so all the production here, if it's not like in this direct area, if it's on these two islands here, the demand would cease. So we have to make sure that we have a train connecting these, and then the ships will, this is kind of theoretical, but hopefully the ships will just automatically adjust over there and demand won't stop too much. If it does, it'll still be worth it in the end because we know it'll make money, but it would kind of suck to have all this production just go away. But let's go ahead and build a train station. And I'm going to put it on this side just because that side feels kind of cluttered with all this stuff around, especially that city. So I'm going to put the train station probably somewhere. Again, if we want to expand, I mean, we're probably going to want to, I'm going to leave it over there. So I'm going to put it, because that narrows it down to like right here. And that should leave us a little bit of room to expand. And let's go ahead and bore into the mountain. I'm glad we have a little bit of money for a loan because this is going to be a little dicey. And honestly, at the moment, I'm not going to worry about signals because I'm going to start with one train. And then when I add 2 trains or 3 trains, then we can worry about signals. But it's just going to take a bunch of time right now. If we ever add 2 trains, I'd probably add in another side of the track. And with 1 train, I mean, we can barely afford 1 train, I'm guessing. So it's really, signals aren't a priority for this while you're using 1 train. But let us, I think this is connected, right? Yeah. So I guess we're going to buy a train, guys. This is so exciting. And, oh, it's been so long since I played. I've never played before 1900, right? I played a couple of the campaign missions. But honestly, that was so long ago, I don't even remember what these look like. I don't even know how expensive these are. Wow, these are way cheaper. And I was thinking the trains in modern day are like $10 million for just the locomotives. So this is a lot cheaper. Yeah, no electric, no diesel, just steam. Kind of fun. So I hope I didn't just waste money electrifying these lines. I did not. Okay, that's good. So yeah, let's do it. Honestly, I don't think we have to start too expensive because we can't afford it. This one's cheap. The Borsig. Okay. That one is beautiful looking, but no way we can drop $1 million on just a locomotive at this stage. So yeah, these ones are all way too expensive. We got to start cheap. Either the Borsig or these crappy looking ones. Does that tell you which one I'm leaning towards? I'm leaning towards the Borsig, but I mean, let's see, 90 power, 70 power, 66 power, 60 power, Russian class. Oh, dude, I don't know, man. This is tough. I mean, I'm kind of leaning towards just starting cheap, just to get the line going, and then we can add to it later. So I'm just gonna start with like one of each, and then I think we can expand from there. But I mean, is there a difference between all these? I mean, if we're starting cheap, there's like one of each car that is just cheaper. So I think let's do that. Let's just start dirt cheap and start dirt cheap. One of each of the type of cars. And even this is gonna be like, are we gonna actually afford this? We are not gonna afford it, so we're gonna have to take out a loan to buy the dirtest of dirt cheap trains. And again, this is just to get the line going. Okay, so we can just barely afford that with a loan. Again, we have a couple more loans that we could take out, but I don't really want to, so I'm just gonna buy this dirt cheap train. And great, we bought a train. And let me make a line real quick. Let's do this to there. And then that's going to be our first cargo train. I think that's going to be Scunthorpe to Ottery. It looks like it's naming both of these Ottery, which is really confusing, so I will change that. And I do like my green color, so I'm going to stick green on there. And yeah, I'm not sure why that one is named Ottery. I guess it is, that's basically equidistant between the two, which is interesting. So, but I'm going to name this Scunthorpe Cargo Hub Train. And then let me just do this for all of them. This will be the Cargo Hub Ship. And then this will be the... Look, see, it's named Scunthorpe now. Both of these were named Scunthorpe, but then that was named Ottery. So we must have picked exactly halfway between the two. That's interesting. Truck. Okay, so we have Cargo Hub, we have the ship, we have the truck, we have the train. Great. So let me do the same thing here. Ottery, Cargo Hub, train. And then I think I named the other two already, but I might not have. Cargo Yard is what I called it. Cargo Port. Yeah, whatever, good enough. And so I think, how am I gonna do this? So I'm gonna need to set the train here and have it dry running at first, and then I'm immediately gonna have to shift the blue line over here and hope it doesn't break. And eventually we could probably build some truck stations here too, but that's not like imperative. So let's just go ahead and set this train on the line. And here we go. This is like my favorite part of Transport Fever 2 is just watching new trains come out. Oh, hey, look, a bear. Oh, nice. So cool. I love watching these trains come out. I haven't played with Steam in a long time too, so this is relatively new for me. Nice. It's beautiful. I feel like a proud parent watching their kid do something cool at a sporting event or something. Just watching this train come out. Nice. Very satisfying. I love it. Cool. Alright. So now that that's going, we don't want it to dry head too much. I think we could just shift. Oh my gosh, all the ships are over here right now. So the teal line, it's very like skewed. All the ships will come and then they'll all be on like one section of the map. I tried to space out a little bit more, but maybe honestly, maybe I just put this thing back in the depot for a little bit. Even though we just brought it out, because I'd like the teal ships to go to the other side of the map a little bit more. Because I think when I switch this, if I just switch the line, because all of these resources right now, I don't think they'll just go to the train station. I think they'll just disappear. That is a lot of resources to just have disappear. So maybe we have all these ships, because there's so many ships right now. They're all coming over here. Man, I don't know what the best way would be. Maybe we keep the teal line for now, and maybe I build, like, maybe we make the teal line like a red line. And then we make a new teal line from Scunthorpe to Burton. And this is going to be the actual teal line. Hey, look, it actually made it teal. And I guess that's cyan. But this will be the new cargo ship, Scunthorpe to Burton. And then maybe as teal ships come and like drop off their cargo here, then I transfer them like gradually over time. Because I think all the, I guess they're red now, but all the red ships over here, if I switch it right now, they jar ahead forever to get over there. So like this guy, like, hey, you, this guy. Let me go back. Change of orders. You are now, no, I want this one. You are now on teal duty. Okay, yeah, so he deleted his resources, but this ship should get the teal line going. Oh, we need to put the train back on him. So train needs to go back on. So now we have these connections, and now we have the train connecting these two. So demand should start between all the stations if I did it right. And then I'm just going to gradually, when ships drop off their cargo over here on the red line, I'm just going to gradually put them onto this line and see what happens. Honestly, I don't even know what the most efficient thing would be, but I know that having this giant loop around, that ain't it, chief. So let's see. And then, but I don't want to do it. I like just the idea of gradually doing it, because these guys would lose so much money if we just switched them all over. And let's see this guy come in just for fun. I don't think he's gonna have anything yet. Maybe we connect these two truck stations in here, and I'll keep tabs down here a little bit. And you know what, we could actually probably switch the green line to go over here as well. And I don't care if they dry head as much. 25 coal banger, that's not gonna lose that much money, so let's see, let's just do that right now. I'll switch this green line to go over there. And so I think we just need to add a stop over here and then delete the Burton one. And that'll delete a little bit of resources, but I think they're mostly going to the, oh wow, look, hey, we already have demand for the red line. That's great. So, or for the, oh, is it? We have that much demand for the blue line already? Cool, so I think this strategy was working. I think this was better than just switching them all over at once. Because again, I think how it would have worked is like all of the products here would have just like disappeared, got deleted. So that would have sucked. But so let me, as this ship comes in, let me just buy a truck yard. And then we actually have, I think we have a coffee refinery somewhere, and we have alcohol like distillery somewhere. So this is actually connecting this into the industry will be big. And let's just do probably something like that, and then again, just nice easy 1-2 line. Hall. Oh, it doesn't have a road. Okay, so we can build a road. Again, we'll probably have to rethink this a little bit later when we go to the rest of the map, but for now, probably just I mean, it's fine for now. Oops. Something like, oh my goodness gracious. Something like this, and then I am going to do, actually, no, because if we ever want to expand upwards, it's going to delete all the connections. But, I mean, that's a lot of money to just connect into the truck station. So let's just something like this, something like that. Cool. So that's one line, and now that we have that, let's just go ahead and make another line over here after I make a truck station, obviously, I guess. Where is that going to be cheapest? 89,000. That is a lot cheaper than 89,000. Great. So here we go, another one. And let's buy a couple trucks. I think I'll just do the road depot. We have a road depot way up there. I mean, road depots are so dirt cheap that, like, I don't know, is it really worth that dry heading? 13,000. Like, come on, dude. That's just like nothing. So let's buy a couple carriages. And let's do, we do need an all one. So let's do maybe one of these all ones. And then for wheat, for some reason I like the looks of this one. So let's do this one on the line 2 we just made. And then this all one is going to have to carry coffee and food and alcohol and stuff. So it should be good like that. But cool. Now with that, let's see. Our distillery eventually should start having consumers over here because we connected this Scunthorpe one. Assuming we did everything right. And then that's not even going to be a boat either. That's going to be a train connection. So that'll be relatively quick for what we're used to. Let's keep tabs on this red ship over here. Actually, that was really good timing. He's just about to drop off. So I'm going to try to time it right when he drops off his goods. And then I'll reassign him. This one's a pretty small ship, so it doesn't matter too much ultimately, but I think it'll be better. So manage vehicle. Set line. Once he drops off, we'll reassign him. Come on. Cool. 95,000. Just reassigned. Great. And he's going to Scunthorpe right now? Dude, you're at this port, like, right now. Can you turn around, please? What are you doing? What are you doing? Whoa. Maybe he just got caught in the wind or something. So let's see. This line should have a bunch of resources. So yeah, no, this is a good tactic. I think eventually I'm going to transfer all the ships over. And that will mean that these resources will be deleted. But at least they won't. I think if they're carrying resources to this board, they'll be deleted as well. So all this steel would have been deleted, for instance. Like, that'd be really bad. Let's see. Does this guy have anything yet? Oh, yeah, boy. 4 coal and 4 logs. But at least we can actually expand the trains a lot easier than anything else. Wow, 62 wheat already. Let us rename a couple things. What is this? Food processing plant. So line 1, that's going to be park truck. And Scunthorpe food processing. And now that I think about it, I think for this line truck and train start with the same thing. So I think I call them like cargo rail usually. It's been so long since I've made a rail on this, but whoa, we have steel already. That's nice. So that must have been delivered from the ship. And are there any other ships coming soon? There's one coming soon. That's a big boy. So we got to catch that one. Let me try to quick rename this line. This is going to be cargo truck, Scunthorpe, wheat, and let us make this like a wheat color, make this food processing one a food color. I mean, honestly, that yellow is like already pretty food colored. Yeah, I mean, that yellow is already pretty. Dude, like, what color is food? Is that a better food color? I don't know, man, because there's some brown in there. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. That's good enough. So, let's do alternate platforms as well. Again, someone shout me out a mod that fixes that for me. Let's see. Cargo truck. I swear we have the wheat one needs to do alternate platform as well. And we got to catch this guy. Got to catch this guy coming in. Right when he drops off all his stuff, I will reassign him. I guess maybe I'll wait until he like empties out a little bit more, so that these factories over here get all this stuff. Come on, suspense is killing me. Come on, There we go. He just popped off. Okay. Maybe if we had like sunk it into the ground, it would have been a little bit cheaper. But no, I guess we had to raise it for the bridge. And honestly, I don't know. Maybe the gradualness will be good for these like early trains. I'm honestly not too familiar, but I hate that rock. It's just I don't think there would be that rock formation on this like nice pretty beach. So let me beautify this a little bit. Yeah, that's a lot better. I don't mind the rock elsewhere, but just like on this beachfront, doesn't really seem like the place for this. Let's get some sand in there too. Cool. Something like this. Yeah, that's so much better. Infinitely better. Okay, cool. And I think now the name of the game will just be to gradually move these guys over, and then hopefully if we've done everything right, then we should be making money quicker. We should be making about the same amount of money, because there to there is like honestly about the same straight line distance, and it's just gonna go twice as fast because we don't have to go all the way around. So I think this will be a big win. And then now we can, if we ever have more money, we have like we just add fuel to the fire of this train. So like the more carriages we put on this guy, the more money we'll make. Oh my jeez, that didn't take long for that to queue up at all. Holy cow. And so yeah, literally, I think we just need to start building out this train more and more, I guess. And why are we losing so much money? Is it because this green line? I think it's because this green line is we switched it, so maybe like those ships are dry heading now. Honestly not too sure, but I don't know, with this one being like a centraler kind of hub, I think we'll need to, where's this guy going? Oh, that's a passenger ship. Oh gosh, I don't even want to think about the passenger ship, but with all the ships coming here eventually, probably need to like make this bigger. Can I just slap a thing? Oh yeah, okay, I can do this. Okay, so maybe we do it like this. If we ever have $1 million to just throw away, maybe we do. Honestly, I don't even know if I can put a landing on this side over here. So like, I don't know, dude. But maybe we do that eventually. And then this passenger ship. Oh, is anyone? No one wants to travel. So I actually did some testing on the passenger shipping lane, and I think, do we have a, yeah, look, there's people on our cross island carriage. Something mysterious. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by the wildlife, but yeah, our cross island carriage has people on it, and there's like actually people waiting. So if we look at this, the frequency is 34 minutes. Makes $10,000 every 34 minutes, which is insanity. But if we look at our passenger line here, 147 minutes. That's just like radically, that's just insane. That's like over 2 hours. So over 2 hours to come back. That is absurd. So I actually did some testing on this. I didn't save it, but I just wanted to see if I could ever actually get people interested in traveling. And no, I think I just duplicated this ship like 6 times or something, and I got the frequency actually below this 34 minutes. I think it was just like 31 or something, so it still wasn't like fast, but I had a bunch of ships there to where they were coming every 30 minutes, and there's still zero interest. Like no one. I let it run for a little while, and obviously had lost a bunch of money because all these ships cost upkeep, and there was literally no one wanted to travel at all. So maybe, I mean, is there like a shorter route? Maybe we just connect these 2 islands together, because then theoretically Sutton could be into this list too. Maybe we take off Scunthorpe and see if people are more interested. Let's take off Scunthorpe. think we just need those first two. And then, honestly, we can just edit this bus line to take out... Wow, that is disgusting. Let's see. 1 and 9... Let's see, 1, 8, 9, and 17. Oh my gosh. 1, 7, and 8. 14. Why is Park Lane so absurd? Why is that like back and forth? God, this is ugly. I'm just gonna remove the Park Lane one as well. If we want to, we could add it back in later. It's not really hurting anything. I mean, I guess... I don't know, dude. It's kind of a useless... Oh, God. This whole line is messed up. That whole line is messed up. Let's see. After... Oh, gosh. Okay. So it starts here. It skips High Street. Oh, dude. This is absurd. Okay, let me just make a new line here. This is okay, so let's see. It's just gonna come around this way. And then it'll do like this, I guess. Ugh, that is hideous. Gross. I mean, maybe we redesign Scunthorpe a little bit. Give him like a road. Oh shoot, I haven't been checking the ships. Let me just do that really quick. Is this red? He only has 3. Stop, turn around. You're getting moved to Cyan. He's going to Burton Lattimore. Ooh, this one just popped off. Let me get this one too. Nice. Okay, and then you go to Burton Lattimore as well. And then he's going to do a little spinny circle, I guess. And this guy is 5 wheat. Sorry, buddy, that wheat is going to get annihilated. And I missed this one. I mean, honestly, I kind of want to just assign them all. And then these resources, we're just going to have to kiss goodbye. I mean, there's some money we're going to lose there. But, like, it's really not the end of the world. There's 55 iron here. That'll be the last ship on this line, and then I think probably close out the episode. And what we're doing, the passenger line. We do have to fix the passenger line though. So let's do something like that really quick. And then I can make better justification for the bus coming this way. Because I can also make them do a useless stop here. That will be useful later. Oh no, that's a truck stop. Something like that. Something like that. And now let us... Oops. Oh crap, I just pressed the minimap button. That's gonna lag out my computer. Okay, we're fine. Okay, let's see. Man, I gotta remake this thing again. Freaking Scunthorpe, dude. Let's start here. And oh man, we're not even starting at the like bus stop turnaround. That's why it's so weird. So I don't like to do this, but we might have to. Oh, jeez. I mean, might have to do two separate lines because we don't have the little turnaround thing I normally do, and we're not even hitting this one. Shoot. Maybe we don't do George Street. Maybe we just do this one. Can we refund this? No. Oh well. And gosh, it's Scunthorpe, dude. Scunthorpe is causing me all kinds of headaches. Freaking Scunthorpe. I mean, maybe we just make a new line. We're like, nah, dude, this is so gross. Dude, I don't know, man. Freaking Scunthorpe had to be so difficult. Because if we send them around here to do the turnaround, they're just gonna be like going a useless amount of space. And dude, I don't know what to do for this one, man. Fine, I'll make a new line and go backwards. But I don't love it, for the record. So we have yellow going one way, pink going the other way. That'll work temporarily. Yeah, that should be fine. And now we gotta put our managed vehicles. One of them is going to line 1. And one of them is going to line 2. And then we can delete the passenger bus Gunthorpe line. And let's do something like this. And we don't need to worry about alternate platforms. Maybe this one's still like a blue, and this one's like a dark blue. Something like this. And yeah, I don't love it, but I mean, it works. Yeah, okay, so we're good. Let us see where this red ship is. This red ship, so this is the last red ship on this line. We're gonna retire this line. Why am I getting emotional? It's all sad. Not the end of the world. And then, ooh. The ships think they can get away with this little shortcut right here, but that doesn't pass the vibe check. So I might troll the ships and build like cut off this peninsula here so that they have to go around and take the deep blue. Well, let's go ahead and retire this line first. And then we can, man, at this point, yeah, at this point the more money we have, the faster we can like fund things, which is great. So let's do this, and then I think I'll probably transition into the B-roll section. And I'll try to, I have been interrupting the B-roll section a couple times, which, if you guys are watching it just to chill, might be a little distracting. So I'm going to try to do a B-roll that's just B-roll and try to not talk at all. So let's see this pop off. 200,000, and this red line is officially retired. These goods, I don't know if the goods will start decaying or if they'll start transferring over here. Honestly, I don't know. See this? I mean, I'll leave it for now. But I think they're all just going to decay and delete. I don't think they'll transfer over to the train station. Could be wrong on that. But let's just see this one pop off just because it's fun. And now we're actually making some money, so I think we can start paying back our loan at some point, which is nice. Probably the next episode I'll start paying back the loan. I think right now we would make money faster if we do this train route. And look at that, it's so nice. We actually have, it can fit one good and not lose a ridiculous amount of money on it. What is this guy doing? Are you serious? Dude, go back and get more, man. There's 72. What is he doing? What is he thinking? We will definitely have to expand with more ports here, though. And, I think, honestly, was that it? Yeah, I think that was it. I don't think there's anything else I want to do on this one other than everything. I'd just play for 10 hours straight if I could, but I think we can end this one here, and I will transition into the B-roll now. Alright guys, I think that'll just about do it for this one. Let me know if you'd like to see this as a live wallpaper. Honestly, I'll probably just upload it anyway, so if you like these kind of outros. Honestly, I'm still kind of learning everything, so if you guys don't like the outros, let me know. If you guys want more live wallpapers, just as their own videos, let me know. Just let me know. Just interested. But yeah, guys, we're in a great spot here. Holy cow, we have $1.5 million. We got to expand this train like crazy. And see you in the next one.